Slip into holiday mode wishes you a warm, happy and peaceful stay in Wales. Mae slip into holiday mode llithro i'r modd gwyliau yn dymuno arhosiad gynnes hapus a heddychlon I chi yng Nghymru. Detach from the external world with a series of meditations, mantras, affirmations, mythologies and sounds that have been exclusively curated just for you, beginning in Wales then travelling to the rest of the world and back. Special thanks goes out to MJR, E3 Messiah Foundation, Armour Planter, Timmy and Friends, Jonah Roger, Enchanted Remedy and local Welshman Lewis Gould. We'll start with a short tale before moving on to the first meditation. So without further ado, let's slip into Zen mode. The Tale of Blodeuwedd from the Mabinogi, a collection of medieval Welsh tales and legends showcasing the rich mythology and cultural heritage of Wales. Ac nawr am chwedl Blodeuwedd o'r Mabinogion. Casgliad o chwedlau canoloesol Cymreig yn arddangos chwedloniaeth gyfoethog a threbdadaeth ddiwylliannol Cymru. Blodeuwedd, the Flower Maiden, was created by the magician Gwydion and his brother Math, using blossoms of oak, meadowsweet and broom. She was fashioned into a beautiful and enchanting woman to be the wife of their nephew, Keleşoğlan. The purpose of her creation was to fulfill a prophecy that Lleu could not marry a woman born of human mother. Blodeuwedd and Lleu begin their married life, but she feels unfulfilled and lonely in her marriage. One day, while walking by a river, Blodeuwedd encounters Gwlad, a handsome hunter. They instantly fall in love and conspire to be together, plotting the murder of Lleu. To carry out their plan, Blodeuwedd tricks Lleu into revealing his vulnerability. She persuades him to demonstrate how he can be killed, unaware of her intentions. Lleu reveals that he can only be harmed if struck with a spear crafted during a specific hour of the day, while standing with one foot on a cauldron and the other on a goat. Blodeuwedd passes this information to Gwlad takes advantage of Lleu's vulnerability and hurls the spear at him during the designated time. However, Lleu does not die. He rather transforms into an eagle and flies away, wounded and in pain. He takes refuge in an oak tree. Gwydion, determined to find and heal Lleu, embarks on a quest. He eventually discovers the injured eagle and uses his magic and healing skills to restore Lleu to his true form. Gwydion then trains Lleu in the arts of war and combat, preparing him for his eventual revenge. Meanwhile, Gwydion seeks retribution against Blodeuwedd and Gwlad. He finds Gwlad and challenges him to a duel, resulting in Gwlad's death. As for Blodeuwedd, Gwydion punishes her for her treachery. He transforms her into an owl, a creature shunned by other birds, destined to wander the night alone. The tale of Blodeuwedd explores themes of betrayal, punishment, and the consequences of attempting to manipulate fate. It serves as a cautionary tale, warning against deceit, infidelity, and the disruption of natural order within relationships. Additionally, it emphasizes the transformative power present in Welsh mythology, where characters undergo metamorphosis as a form of punishment or redemption. ac yn nawr am gerdd amdano hen ŵr oedd yn byw ar y Wyddfa. Oer y Wyddfa, gan Gwion Owen. A poem of an old man that lived on Snowdon by Gwion Owen. Oer y Wyddfa, Old Man of Snowdon. In a cottage nestled in the hills, an old man lives with his tales and his skills. With Snowdon's majesty at his feet, he lives a life so simple, so sweet. The old man knows each crag and peak, his stories of Snowdon the ones we seek. He's climbed hills, its slopes in youth and age, Snowdon's spirit his lifelong page. The windswept beauty of the peak, Snowdon's secrets he's there to speak. Of the legends and myths of the land, his love for Snowdon forever grand. The old man's eyes, they shine so bright, as he tells of Snowdon's might. The rolling hills, the mountain streams, Snowdon's beauty, his lifelong dreams. In his cottage, nestled in the hills, the old man lives with his tales and his skills. With Snowdon's majesty at his feet, he lives a life so simple, so sweet. We're going to move on to a meditation now, so settle in and free your inhibitions. Rydyn ni'n mynd I symud ymlaen I fyfyrdod nawr, felly setlo I mewn a ryddhau eich ansicrwydd. Lay down in a comfortable position, ideally Savasana pose, where you lay flat on your back, arms beside you, comfortably, and feet and legs slightly apart. Close your eyes. Now tense your entire body from eyes to toes. Squeeze every part of your body. Now release, relax, really melt into this position. Melt into your mat or into the ground. Let nature carry you. Let nature support you. Take a deep breath in slowly. Now take a deep breath out slowly, calmly, and peacefully. Continue with your deep breaths. Breathe in peace. Breathe out peace. Breathe in love. Breathe out love. Breathe in abundance. Breathe out abundance. Breathe in good health. Breathe out good health. Breathe in love. Breathe out love. Breathe in kindness. Breathe out kindness. Breathe in empathy. Breathe out empathy. Breathe in truth. Breathe out truth. Now, as you lay peacefully, calmly, you're going to grab a piece of paper in your mind. Find a piece of paper and a pen. Once you've got your writing utensils, you're going to write down carefully and thoughtfully anything and everything that's holding you back. Anything and everything holding you back spiritually, physically, professionally, emotionally. Anything that is blocking your chakras, especially the heart chakra and the third eye chakra. Write it down. It could be something physical, maybe a lack of forgiveness to yourself or to others, maybe mistakes you have made in the past, maybe people who have hurt you. Just write it down freely and comfortably. Write it all down, and I'll give you a moment or two to write it down from your mind, your third eye, your heart. Let the three work in tandem to create your letting go release list. Once you've completed your list, your next step is to fold your piece of paper, no matter how big, no matter how small, no judgment. You're going to fold this paper into the shape of a boat. I'll leave you now to fold the piece of paper into the shape of a boat. Once you've accomplished your paper boats, you're now going to see your surroundings and realize that you're on the most majestic island with the bluest of skies, blue glittering sea, warm, comfortable sand under your feet. You're going to get up softly, slowly, and calmly. Get on your feet. Feel the warm sand caressing your feet as you walk slowly, majestically towards the edge of the sea. You're getting close and closer, and now you can feel the beautiful, crystal clear, pure water caressing your feet. Cool, healing waters of nature on your feet. And here is where you pause. Let go of your boat and release it into this beautiful diamond-encrusted seawater. The brightest, bluest, truest shade of blue. And you release the boat with a deep inhale and exhale. And off your boat goes, floating further and further away from you into the horizon, embraced by the diamond ocean, and slowly disappearing into the horizon. As you stand, feet caressed by the Holder sand and the diamond sea, you feel your feet slowly lifting from the ground, away from the ocean. You're floating, light as a feather, floating because you have lifted a huge weight from your body, energy, soul and spirit. You are light, you are free, you are pure. You are connected to the higher source. You have reactivated your soul purpose and journey on this earth. Reactivate your inner child. Reactivate your third eye chakra, your heart chakra. You've reactivated your intuition and you've opened up your heart. Your heart is so big and expansive and reaches the end of the earth and beyond. You're walking in your true destiny from this point forward. No distractions of fear, no distractions of anger, no distractions of jealousy, no distractions of materialism. You are free and abundant, financially, emotionally, spiritually, healthfully, mentally, and you will forever keep this sense of lightness, happiness, calmness, pureness. No external factor can ever pierce through your bubble of greatness and peace. Take a deep breath in and out. Breathe in love. Breathe out love. Breathe in peace. Breathe out peace. Breathe in abundance. Breathe out abundance. You are loved. You matter. You are pure. You are derived from the most pure source. You are kind and you are wealthy. You are divine. You are a living earth angel. Today and always. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, gently wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And a thanks to the Most High for your healthy body and healthy mind, for your life. You have a roof over your head. You have angels around you, protecting you. Your ancestors protecting you. You are lucky and you are blessed. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes in gratitude for your healthy body. Now with your eyes closed, bring your hands together in front of your heart chakra. Rub your palms together vigorously. Then place your hands over your eyes. Now move your palms to the ears. Cover your ears. Then move your palms behind your neck. Now place your palms in prayer pose, resting once again in front of your heart. Slowly open your eyes very gently and continue this journey of peace, gratitude, abundance and love off your mat and in your everyday.
I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I am kind.
I am kind. lovely.
I love you and I hope you love you too.
I love you and I hope you love you too.
Ac nawr am gerdd arall gan Gwion Owen, am Ogledd Cymru, y gerdd hapus, Hud Y Gogledd. The Happy Poem on North Wales by Gwion Owen. Hud Y Gogledd, Magic of the North. North Wales, oh how you shine, with your rugged hills and coastline, from Snowdonia's peaks up high, to the castles that catch the eye. The Welsh language heard throughout, friendly people with no doubt. Majestic views that take our breath, nature's beauty, oh what a depth. From Betws y Coed to Llandudno, Llanberis and Caernarfon, North Wales, a gem so bright, a place that fills us with delight. So let us roam your green and blue, and explore your beauty anew. North Wales, a happy place to be, forever in our hearts it will be. Ac yn nawr am gerdd Gymraeg am Etifeddiaeth a pharhad y iaith Gymraeg, Etifeddiaeth gan Gerallt Lloyd Owen, yn cael ei darllen ganddo ef ei hun. And now, a Welsh poem about the legacy and continuity of the Welsh language and culture. Etifeddiaeth by Gerallt Lloyd Owen, read by himself.
Etifeddiaeth. Cawsom wlad i'w chadw, darn o dir yn dyst yn bod wedi mynnu byw. Cawsom genedl o genhedlaeth I genhedlaeth ac anadlu'n hanes ni'n hunain. A chawsom iaith na cheisiem hi, oherwydd I has oedd yn y pridd eisoes a'i grym aniddi ger y mynyddoedd. Troesom yn tir yn simneuau tân a phlannu coed a ffeilonau cadarn llenad oedd llyn. Troesom yn cenedl I genhedlu estroniaid a bystyr i'w hanes, gwymon o ddynion heb ddal tro'r trai. A throesom iaith yr oesau, yn iaith yn cywilydd ni. Ystriwch, a oes di hareb a ddwyd y gwirionedd hwn. Gwerth cynnydd i'w gwarth cenedl, a'i hedd i'w I hangau hi.
And now for the tale of yr Wyddfa, commonly referred to as Snowdon. Ac yn nawr am chwedl yr Wyddfa, y cyfeirir atyn cyffredin fel Snowdon. The tale of yr Wyddfa. In ancient times in Cymru, wait, where is Cymru you ask? Why, in the UK of course. Only you'd know it as Wales. The name Wales has a sour taste to it. The English call it Wales, which means land of the outsiders, which is rather infuriating really, as the original name is Cymru, the land of comrades. Similarly, while the English call it Snowdon, derived from the Saxon phrase Snowdun, meaning snow hill, the Welsh call it yr Wyddfa, for reasons furthest away from the English definition. Now back to the story, the tale of yr Wyddfa. Centered around the strongest and most violent of all giants, Rhydd Gawr, whom, alongside his fellow giants, would descend upon the island from their grimy mountain caves to raid the people. Rhydd's motive was a little different from the other bandit giants, in that he had a hunger for power over petty theft of sheep or cows. He wanted to take the throne from the kings who ruled different parts of the island. That was his mission. Putting his plan to action, he gathered an army of giants to attack his first target, King Ninio and King Pabio, striking the weakest, both kingdoms weakened by a series of war. Weaving the beards of the defeated kings, Rytta wore it as a cloak of victory. 20 more kings of Prydain to dethrone, Rytta once again rose triumphant. With his ultra-thick and heavy cloak he sat on the throne, hailing himself king of all Prydain, the proof of his victory. Kings from foreign lands descended upon Prydain to defeat the violent giant king, only to find themselves contributing to a fuller, weightier cloak. But alas, King Rytta had defeated many kings, but not Arthur, the Saxon slayer, holder of Llyfrwch, the warrior king, prompting him to send a messenger to demand King Arthur cut off and submit his beard to complete Rytta's unfinished cloak. Enraged, king and giant met face to face and a battle ensued. However, this time, giant Rytta had to put up a fight that, unfortunately for him, ended in defeat. King Arthur's mighty sword Llyfrwch piercing deep into Rytta's skull. In fear, Rytta's army retreated, crawling into their dark territory. At King Arthur's command, heavy rocks sat atop Rytta. Soon after, his body lay under a soft blanket of snow. Thus, the land upon Rytta lay, known as Wyddfa Rytta, Rytta's tomb, over time becoming Yr Wyddfa. Symudaf ymlaen nawr at gerdd am y cerdd dant. Traddodiad Cymreig o ganu dros alaw telyn. Gwlad y Gan, gan Gwion Owen. A poem about the cerdd dant by Gwion Owen. Gwlad y Gan, country of music. From ancient times in Wales so fair, a music tradition fills the air, a form of art, a rhythmic dance that weaves together song and chants. It's called cerdd dant, a treasured sound, a symphony that echoes around, intricately woven like a tapestry, a harmonious blend of melody. With harp in hand and voices raised, the bards of old would often grace the halls of kings and common folk with tales of love and legend spoke. For centuries this music flowed through valleys green and hills untold, a symbol of Welsh culture proud, a heritage that still astounds. And now in modern times we see the cerdd dant still holds the key to unlock the spirit of Wales, a land of music and magical tales. So let us celebrate this art that speaks to Wales' beating heart, a song that weaves a spell divine and echoes through the mists of time. We're going to move away from Wales now for a little while, starting with some Turkish folklore, beginning with the tale of Kaloghlan. Rydyn ni'n mynd I symud I ffwrdd o Gymru am ychydig nawr, gan dechrau gyda rhywfaint o len gweren Twrcaidd. Dechrau gyda chwedl Kaloghlan. Kaloghlan and the Magical Bowl. Once there was a bald boy named Kaloghlan. His old, poor mother was addressing him as bald son, cute son. One day, Kaloghlan went fishing to catch some fish. I can catch a few fish for me and my mother and shall be full up that evening, he thought. On the edge of the river, he threw his fishing line to the water. Soon, he caught a very big fish in the afternoon. Its eyes were as light as a glass, and its scales were as brilliant as silver. It was a very beautiful fish. Kaloghlan carved its scales and went to cut its belly and clean it. It was then that he saw a big bowl inside the fish. He felt very happy. "I shall take both the bowl and the fish to my mother," he said. He wanted to wash the fish with the bowl using water, but at that time he noticed that instead of water, gold was flowing from the bowl. He tried a few times to be sure. He saw again that gold was flowing. "I think it is a magical stone. I should tell my mother right away," he said, and he ran all the way home as fast as he could. Kaloghlan soon became very, very rich. Even the king of the country was poorer than him. He built a wonderful palace and he had a lot of servants. And he was eating the most delicious meals. After some time, Kaloghlan started to be spoiled by richness. He wasted a lot of gold unnecessarily. He even did not listen to his mother's warnings. "I have a magical copper bowl, and I can do anything and everything I want," he said. People started to lose their interest in him because of his pride and ambitions. People have now commented that Kaloghlan was better in his old days. Now we cannot know him. He is a spoiled and very ambitious person at present. Kaloghlan, Turkish for bald boy, is a well-known folk hero in Asia, Middle East and the Balkans. He has the problem of being bald from birth, but despite an ugly outer appearance, he is still clever and a lucky character. A nawr am chwedl yr hoca, Wyddfa fy nghot. And now for the tale of Hodja's Eat My Coat. A Hodja's story. Eat my coat, eat. The Hodja was invited to a banquet. Not wanting to be pretentious, he wore his everyday clothes, only to discover that everyone ignored him, including the host. So he went back home and put on his fanciest coat, and then returned to the banquet. Now he was greeted cordially and invited to sit down and eat and drink. When the soup was served to him, he dunked the sleeve of his coat into the bowl and said, "Eat my coat, eat." Through the centuries, the Hodja evolved into a Turkish folk hero, and tales about his escapades have been adapted into many cultures. The Hodja was a religious leader and teacher, and occasionally served as judge in local disputes, but he was also a kind of everyman, foolish as well as wise, naive as well as cunning, a trickster and the target of tricks. His wit and wisdom continue to illuminate the problems and perplexities of everyday life. Now for the tale of the Three Wishes. A nawr am chwedl y Dri Dymuniad. Estonians' ancient and rich history of oral folklore narratives, ranging from sultry sagas to tragic fables, remains a favourite pastime that's still very much a part of everyday life. Going for a parable tale, packed with reflective lessons and yet without shortage of comedic oomph, come tail end, a couple who go by the name Lopi and Lappy await your acquaintance. Down on their luck and fairly cursed or disproportionately hard-lucked, whichever way they looked at it, every step of the way, life's journey seemed to be drenched in misfortune. Nothing ever seemed to go right. Each one of the 3 children they bore had lost their lives, and now, in their senior years, they were left without children to look after them. Worse still, they were poverty-stricken and destitute. The only piece of relief, a hut to provide a roof over their heads. A tough burden to shoulder. Feeling the weight of relentless bad luck, they often blamed each other for the misery that overwhelmed their lives, speaking ill of each other and condemning one another. The nightly ping-pong row would be ignited at supper time, when they were forced to face their hunger and sorrow triggered by a lacking stove. On cue, come dinner time, the pair were at each other's throats, swinging arms and spitting out atrocities to outdo one another. But one magical day, an out-of-the-ordinary interruption came about in the form of a mysterious guest at their doorstep. On capturing sight of the finely dressed stately lady that stood before them, their bickering tongues were distractedly silenced. Following greeting formalities, she described herself not a human, as she appeared to the naked eye, but a supreme being appointed to grant wishes to those she deemed fit. And her eye had caught the people whom she blessed with the 3 wishes, so long as they keep the peace in their home and marriage. With a 3-day deliberation period, and a cautionary warning that this was not the time to wish carelessly, they await for the day to arrive when they'd simply say their wishes aloud, according to their heart's desire, in order for them to be magically and instantaneously realized. Over the course of the consideration period, they become the poster child couple, respectful, friendly and polite in discourse, quiet in meditative thought, attentive to each other's needs. The stark contrast had been a sheer miracle in itself. On wishing day, husband Lopi had the brilliant idea to prepare a wholesome meal to commemorate, after spotting a slaughtered swine during his visit to the nearby village. He took it upon himself to inquire for some sausage broth from his neighbour to richly season the humble cabbage soup they'd enjoy later that evening, when the clock would strike wishing hour. The time had come. A fresh pot of cabbage soup sat on the table. Lappy misshapenly wished for the soup to be accompanied with actual sausage, and so her wish was granted. A large sausage found itself plunked right in the middle of the table, much to their alarm. So startled it had triggered Loppy back to an old familiar habit, cursing his wife with a sausage nose that was sure to materialize in their shock, horror. Remaining one wish, and with a disproportionately unsightly snag for a nose, vying for repairable attention, the decision had already been made. Luck runs out, luck mismanaged, leaving the two forevermore poor and impoverished. A destiny this time, by choice of their own. Raise your energy with the ultimate sounds of the senses. Courtesy of Maia. Activate your light body and your DNA in the frequency of Omega, while also removing parasitic energies and aligning with your true frequency.
The ultimate sounds of the senses. Ultimate sounds of the senses. Sounds. beginning our journey into the realms of the universal life force energy. This session is filled with universal lighting and omnipresent universal life force energies. Relaxing in our understanding in time and space. Time and space. Eyes closed. Relaxing. Laying down in a comfortable position. Body flat and comfortable. Legs and arms fully relaxed. Breathing in. Body fully relaxed. All the way to the capacity. You are listening and moving into the frequencies of Omega. The frequencies of Omina. Breathing in. Universal light force frequencies. All the way. Taking now a deep relaxing breath. Hold for 5 seconds. All the way to the capacity. Then release of your lungs. Hold for 5 seconds. And repeat. Breathe out. Whilst concentrating on the feet. All the way. And the toes. Pushing out. And your breathing pattern. Becoming more regular, the more relaxed you become. Arms floppy. Fingers and toes blending into the atmosphere. With every breath, feet and hands blending into the atmosphere. Up to the elbows and up to the knees, up to the waist and up to the shoulders. Every breath breathing in, blending into the atmosphere. Your body sinking into the bed. Every breath up to the neck, up to the head that felt heavy, dropping all the energies into the ground that don't serve us, and keep breathing. Limbs fully relaxed. Breathe. Eyes closed. Imagining now light from the feet. Where the feet are, light pulling in, filling up the feet. With every breath breathing in, light filling up the interior of the body, up to the ankles. Breathing in. Breathing out. Light filling. Filling up to the knees when breathing in. Light filling up to the thighs and up to the waist, breathing in. Limbs and bones and all weightless. A feeling of floating but being heavy at the same time. Water density. Breathing in. Breathing in. Light filling up the waist. Light up under the ribs. Arms are filling at the same time. Hands are filling at the same time. Matching our efforts with the rest of the body. Up the wrists. Up the arms. Breathing in. Light filling. Light filling. With every breath, light filling. Light fills now up to the shoulders, through the torso and through the arms simultaneously. Light filling through the shoulder blades and through the back. Light filling back of the neck, front of the neck. Breathing in, taking the light, pushing out the blocks, feeling for any traces of tension. And breathing it out, breathing through the face, through the head, breathing all the way through. Breathe deep. Now taking ourselves into a feeling, anchoring the feet and the waist and the shoulders and the head and the hands and the elbows. Anchoring all to the ground, ensuring that we are earthing and grounding, light going into the ground. Imagining now that we are on some kind of banding traction feeling that holds us in place but bandy, so never to go too far astray and to feel safe. Into the sky and into the light we're anchoring also. Positions at the ankles, at the sides of the legs, shoulders again. Light holding us in place, but still feeling like we can move and never entirely restricted. Wheeling away all foul negative entities. Nothing that doesn't serve us can be in this space. Light has to expand. A ball of light all around, into the earthing and into the sky and into the sides of us. A light shield holding us in place, ensuring that nothing negative can pass. Nothing shall pass. And here we are. Breathe deep. Here we are. Now, starting from the root feet, our activations into the universal light frequencies of Omega. While still maintaining a breathing pattern. In our feelings, red to the root chakra, imagining that the feet are matching this feeling. Observing what kind of red is opening to our root chakra with our hands and the palms are purple, still feeling the light, and a sacral in orange. Palms in purple, sacral orange, root red still, sacral orange, sacral green, the yellow at the green, between solar plexus and the sacral and the root to the sacral, and just the energy of yin. Orange and the yellow rising up to the solar plexus in the yellow. Our pancreatic chakra can often appear in a darker feeling, giving it this light orangey and the red texture still in omega feeling. Keeping and breathing. Where our tailbone is. Still has to the yin-yang feeling. The yang feeling is feeling here as well. The purples slight and still stays a reds, orange. No connecting, rooting us in the tree of life, the Tao. Feelings in our rooting feelings, our feet to match. Pulling the light all the way through the legs, back through the root, the sacral. And going into a healthy gold color in the solar plexus. The yellows are golds. Pancreatic chakra as we go just underneath the sternum. Reddy feeling going into gold around the lining. And then omega feeling. Imagining that there is a pink styles of feelings in the background. Somewhere there is. Activating the Merkaba feeling. Keep breathing. Rising the feelings. Center alignment. Now feeling an alignment straightening. into the chest, the center chakra, deep breath, the center chakra. A green aligned with the pink, and the gold in the center also. Slight purples are swaying in the feelings, going up to the throat, a turquoise in the feelings, steady breathing, turquoise in the vocal chakras, turquoise. Feelings are to be cleared of all negative entities. The throat, our expression. Turquoise. Powerful. Turquoise. Raising the feelings. Powerful. Into purple. Turquoise. Being at one now with all the universal feelings. Into purple. In our chakra alignments, our mouth chakra, feelings of alignment, in our depth the feelings of omega can offer a red, but this will be an interpretation in your own energies, rising to an indigo. That the pituitary gland is now lighting up a feeling. This will also be a lighting frequency here. If it still appears black, then it's a golden feeling that has to wash through and give it a white light. Still breathing. Through the pineal gland, a white light with an indigo blue, through the front and through the back. With our crown being an ultraviolet purple all the way through, but a deep purple setting. And a more purple, and a deeper purple, as we're connected to an ultraviolet lining that extends out all the way to the universe and anchors in the universe, all the way and keep going. Ears, white light through the ears. Activating our frequencies. Aligning our frequencies to Omega's frequencies. In the lighting, continue to breathe. Feeling now like you are standing in a corridor space. There is light that's quite dim under the floor. Down on the floor is a clear quartz feeling in the ground that you're stepping on to walk forward. There is a brown door in front. You are required to take 10 steps. 1, 2, 2, 3 steps, and the door opens. Golden handle. Turns golden handle. Through this door, there is a little more light, but you can't see anything yet. Feelings are clearing out of the way, and you are just standing in the light. The light is getting a brighter feeling. You feel to step forward, but not yet, because you're on your 3rd step. Everything is aligning, ready for you to step forward. No walks with no foul feelings. Strengthening our lighting. In front of your 3rd step, through this door, there is a slide. Sit on the metal slide. That'll take you down to the next step. Slide down to the next step and find yourself seated again on the clear quartz steps. For the 3rd step, there is another slide. Taking a seat, taking a deep breath. It does seem to have a feeling around it. But you are all coated in light. Finding in front of you a light bath. A pool of light in a round bathtub. Like an ice barrel. But it's a pool of light in there. Dip your feet in. Warm sensations. Go ahead and go forward. But you're to avoid any feelings of snake. If you see any snake, you don't go forward until something moves.
Absorb the snake into the white, brightest light. Should you see
the ultraviolet spectrums. Observe the colors that you see. A crystal enclosure is starting to be made all around it.
Light pool still there. Immerse yourself. Very soon.
Observing the crystallized light all around. Clear quartz. Crystallizing platform building around the light pool. See. Keep observing.
Clear quartz. Under your feet.
You can proceed forward and push forward. The crystal has covered the pool. You can go forward onto it.
And in.
Turn the feelings.
It may be solid.
The crystals fall away and you fall into the light pool and find yourself floating through the light pool like a slide feeling. You're going through the light pool all the way through, immersed all the way through your head. The crystals are softened. Through it you go, landing on another step, landing on step 4. You have come through the bottom of the pool. There is a crystal path laid in front of you still. Step forward and keep walking along this crystal pathway. To step 5. Stop there and observe the light colour in a moment. It's a lot dark around the rest of it really, but the pathway. Still feeling immersed in light, shimmering. Take the last 5 steps. 4, 3, 2, 1 to another door. It opens a door. It has a gold handle. It is a wooden door. It opens inwards to itself and outwards from you. Bright yellowing light this time in, but also the white blue feeling still there. It goes white,
Make white.
with the blue neon feeling. Step into the door.
Original lighting.
Now you will be elevated upwards, through the light. Up we go,
Pink light.
up we go, up we go, up we go,
Pink light.
up we go, and up we go through the light.
Deep in the pink light.
To land outside in the light.
In the sunlight. But it doesn't look like sunlight. It's white, pink.
This is where we'll be, covered in light.
Green grass under the feet, maybe. But still crystallized
Lay back.
feelings.
That's it.
It could be either.
Go down. Take a seat. You can feel something under you. You don't know what construction it is really. It feels it's still clear quartz. seat on the clear quartz and lie back, comfortable like you are in your bed, to align to yourself again. And here we are. Eyes open very, very slowly. Eyes open very, very slowly. Breathing. Observations. That's it. Restful state. You are clothed in light, and you are activated with lighting and DNA activation in omega frequencies, if necessary, by omega frequencies, if necessary. All feelings are feelings. That is it.